All systems nominal.
Because it's almost time for playoffs.
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 We're talking about playoffs.
Playoffs. Never gets old, Aila. And yes, it is time for the playoffs. Night 2 of the playoffs here on LHL on DGL as the Legends Hockey League continues on. Our first 2 games, I believe, will be Dallas versus Chicago. On Sunday, Dallas won both the games, so they have a 2-0 lead in a best of 7. So Chicago will have to win at least one of those games we're about to see to keep it going to Thursday night. After that, we'll see Toronto and Philadelphia. To understand, one of those games on Sunday was a wild overtime affair. That series is tied 1-1. And Dallas is here. They're now waiting for Chicago to get in. And yeah, it's been an interesting season. And no doubt these playoffs are going to prove be interesting as well. They already have. So I'm assuming we will get started in, 3 minutes now? I guess they're going to take the whole time here. As Chicago, with their backs to the wall, I'm sure they're doing a big pep talk somewhere. Stay with us. Oh, here they are. Okay. About to go to music and stuff, but no, it looks like we are close to getting this thing started. The much awaited games 3 and 4. And already the trash talk begins. So looking at the lineups for Dallas, in blue, it'll be Dick, Doug, Briz, Trevcrow, Deloriax, and Gabe. And Chicago is bringing, let's see, Matt, Kapanen, Super Hot Glue, We'll see what they actually put out on the ice. As they're going to let this thing run down. So it would appear. So yes, this week, this is game 3 and 4. The remaining games, if necessary, for each of these two playoff matchups will be played on Thursday, and then we will be back Tuesday to bring you, I believe it will be games 3 and 4 again, but this time the finals.
We are talking about finals.
Not yet, but we will be. Right now we've got playoffs to deal with. And yes, finishing out those lineups, it's going to be, yes, Matt Kapanen, Sammy Nina, and Crabbing a Tree in red for Chicago. Can they come away with the win here? Dallas, such a strong team throughout the season, even in the preseason. Brought to you by the Dominican Republic. Okay. I don't know anybody in the Dominican Republic, but I've heard it's very nice. And Gabe with a very nice shot and score very early on here. Another tough angle shot. And Gabe getting it done. Wow.
These teams came to play.
Certainly they did, and as well they should. It is playoffs, so there's a lot at stake. But Dallas already with a 2-game lead in the first 2 games, and now here in this game 3, they have struck again. We'll be up to Chicago to try to get things moving. Got a chance here possibly. As 2 in now. Oh, he was looking for Matt in the slot. But the Dallas defense already in position. And they will cover that and cover this outlet pass here. But it will be Kapanen getting this back, sending it around. Crab now in the corner. But Dallas is going to get the puck back. They may be on the move here as they take it out of their zone and into the neutral zone. And they're just content to go ahead and dump this in for now. Sammy taking it for Chicago. Long pass there. Kapanen right on. And he will send this across. Oh, and it's right there in front. Beautiful play as Briz. It's a big save. They had a nice setup going. Long shot now will sail over the head of Nina, but they've got it in front. Oh, I believe that is a goal. Yes, it is. So Gabe will get credit on the scoreboard. And off the one-timer in the slot. That one goes over the line. And some interesting glitch goals lately. Oh, and a big save there, Nina. As he turns that one aside. And now puck stolen again. Center eye shot moving through Dial. Right at him with that one. And now Dallas will take a 3-0 lead here in the first period. Interesting.
Well, it's always interesting.
It is, yes. I'm Winners with One. I'm here with Aila, and we're bringing you the playoffs of LHL here on the Digital Gaming League. And Dallas, they are really looking good here in this first period. A 3-goal lead. But Chicago now on the move, and Matt will find that top corner. And you cannot count out a team that has Matt in there. He is a scoring machine. They'll need some performance of that caliber to try to even things up here. But that's definitely a good start for Chicago. A late start, but a start nonetheless. 1:43 left in the first period. Now puck going down. Briz will come out and take this. He's got Dial looking for it down low. Gabe will set up in front. Dial clears it around. Dick Doug to handle it. But the puck dribbles away, and this could be a chance for Chicago if they can move this through. No, Dallas breaks it up. Puck loose, center ice. Kapanen now. We'll send it across. Crab, a little bit of room. He's going to send one through. Oh, and he did not get to put the lumber on that one, so Briz able to make a fairly easy stop. That'll take us down to 1 minute left in the first period. The pass coming through, a nice one, but just a little behind him as Kapanen and Crab really trying to work things in for Chicago, and now they've got Matt involved as well. And puck will bounce over a couple of sticks and out. This will be Nina's to take. Room and time. But Dallas will swipe it back. And now here it is in the Chicago zone yet again. And they will get this out cleared. Now a slap against the wall to try to keep it in play. But the long shot will go wide. As we tick down this first period, an early outburst by Dallas has them up 3-1. We go to the second period. Strategy?
Well, Winters, look no further than the scoreboard for the answer to that.
I suppose so, Aila, you're going to see Chicago kind of step up a little bit more and try to play more offense, I would suspect. But as we know, that does leave you open for a counterattack, and Dallas is just the type of team to make you pay for those. But here is Matt. He's gotten it past a couple of people, and this was over the net. Briz will make sure that it stays over the net. Sent again into the slot. Nobody home for that, and it will be Crabbing a Tree now. Fires one across. Does have Matt now, and Matt will definitely get the attention of the Dallas defenders as soon as he touches the puck. We've seen him double-teamed, triple-teamed, quadruple-teamed for that matter, throughout the season, but yeah. The shot now wide as Nina will let that go into the corner. And now Briz coming out to handle. Broken up, Sammy. He's got room. He shoots off the post. Very close there. Trying to just slide one through everybody. But now it will be a race to the corner. And Dallas again with possession. And somehow that managed to get through most of the middle. Several players set up there for that. Now Crabbing a Tree trying to get something going, but instead it will be put back in their zone. Empty net now, shot wide. As Nina came out in the place, so they had a moment there of unprotected chance at the net. And here is Crab. That is broken up as soon as he's gets the shot off. They're there to block it. We will try again. Right now he's just trying to keep these Dallas players off of him. They've loaded up on that side. A setup in front does not go. But Chicago doing a little better with puck possession here as they are keeping in the zone, getting their passes down. And this could be a chance. Moving through. Look at all the activity around him. And here's Matt just sitting over there by himself. Had a free shot at that one. It will go wide. Here is Gabe now. We're under 2 minutes in the second period. Can Dallas hold on? No scoring in the second period so far. Things have stayed the same as they were in the first. A early 3-goal lead for Dallas. Then Matt pulling one back near the end of the first. So the good news is they have kept Dallas from scoring further. The bad news is that they have not been able to get any extra points on the board themselves. So Chicago, bit of a dilemma here at the 1 minute mark of the second. Dick Doug firing this one in. Sent around Nina. Held in again at the point, and Dallas will drop back. Oh, maybe they won't. There's Dial! My goodness.
Yes, that's pretty good.
A solo effort by Deloriax. As everybody else pulled back, he just went ahead and went in deep with that and gets the wraparound to tack on another one for this Dallas team. 4-1 now. 36 seconds left in the second. Dallas is playing very much like a team. Oh, very close there. They're looking like a team that has their eye on a potential run here at the finals. And shooting at an empty net there. Again, just shy of the net. 9 seconds. Chance for Chicago late. And covered very closely is Crab. And they will keep him away from the net and from his fellow players on Chicago to end out the second period. So a very important third period coming up for Chicago. You don't want to go down 3-0 in a best of 7. Although we've seen some comebacks. But it's asking a lot, especially with the way this Dallas team has been playing, not only tonight, but throughout the season. This is not unexpected to see them with this sort of jump. And so you'll see them. Oh, there's one coming in. Briz will make the save. So we'll see if Dallas continues with the attacking style. There it is. Oh, Gabe from downtown. Hello. The hat trick for Gabe. How about that?
Looking good.
As the long shots have kind of come back in style, especially when they're so effective there. But Briz is going to divert that long shot, and so this will give Gabe a chance to move it again. No, Kapanen will get it away from him. Crab now sending it in. Briz makes the save. Rebound attempt. Tried to settle it down. Here is Matt, and he will launch another one and another. And they are just putting bodies in front of Matt and in front of the net. That is not a bad idea. Tries to get one through, but here could be that counterattack for Dallas. Moving through. Nice move there. The shot. And that was deflected. A big play to keep that one out of the net. Now puck loose. Center ice. Another opportunity for Chicago and another blocked shot. As the defense is really, really good here. They are not letting a lot of these shots get past the mark. So reacting quickly. And here's another shot coming through. The save made. Nina. Rebound is going to bounce loose. And it could be a chance for a breakout, perhaps, for Chicago. Fired wide. And this one coming around, Gabe. Now airborne, now down. And now Chicago will go ahead and launch one into the corner and try to chase this down. It will be Matt covering it on the other point. And he's got a little bit of room to work here, but they're quick to take it away from him. And again, yeah, just close man defense has been the real key to this for Chicago. Well, that and a whole bunch of goals. 3 by Gabe. And a very good individual goal by Dial. And just a lot of pressure offensively as well as defensively. This team looks very good, and it is 129 now in the third, and they've got a 4-goal lead, looking for 5. Nina with the save. And could this be a chance for Chicago? Down to 1 minute left. But it is looking very much like they are going into, they're 1 game away from elimination if they lose this one. And the shot there off the side of the post. Tries to stuff one in from the other post. Does not go. So Dick Doug will corral this, and he will be happy to just take time off the clock. Looking for the long pass now. This will go back behind the red line, behind the net. And this could be a chance for them to recover. And they goes for the wraparound again. Not there, though. But they have pretty much done all the damage they need to do for this game. 10 seconds now. And, yes, it is looking very much like another win for Dallas. And that will do it. The GGs come out. And it's, hopefully we're reconnected. Okay, yeah. So where it said disconnected. But this is all being local recorded. So you can watch it all later on the Digital Gaming League YouTube. Not that you missed much while we were gone for those few seconds. But yeah, I see your point, but I do disagree a little bit. When you're blocking people from making shots at all, that's good defense. So it's going to kind of be up to Chicago to find some holes, because Dallas is kind of loading up on the puck carrier a lot of the times. So that means that somebody's open. Talk about Dick Doug. Well, what can be said about Dick Doug that hasn't been said already? Truly an unsung hero of this Dallas team. But yes. I do agree with NHL Kill that Chicago is going to have to start finding their teammates. They're going to have to start looking for that open man. This is not going to be one of those things where they can just let Matt carry them to victory. I mean, it's going to be using the entire rink. And we start to see them doing this now as Crab in a Tree with it. The shot, save Briz. And bodied down. This may be a chance for Dallas to move it. No, it's got to come back and get. Oh, it's just in that right underneath you. It's a very tough spot. This is Hockey Question Mark. It is a free-to-play game. You can get it from Cryptic C, hockeyquestionmark.com. And it has led to some very interesting play. Now Sammy is in the net, and he makes the save there. And Dallas, almost with a good opportunity. Just on the tip of the blade, though. Is not able to get that down for the shot. And now they will reload again. Just send one across the middle. And here comes Chicago. Maybe. No. Puck gets a little bit past Matt. A lot past Matt, actually. It goes all the way to Briz. But here's his chance. They've got a couple of people set up here. And Dallas has retreated to a defensive stance. They will clear this all the way back to the other end. Dial super hot glue battling it out. Now on the other side, it is Gabe and Crab. So Chicago pinned down a little bit here, looking to break it out of their zone, but Dallas encroaching in, and here they go. And the chip shot by Dial. Top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies, but it's a light touch on the puck. Not enough to disturb the cookies too much. But a goal nevertheless, and Dallas will take the lead and come a step closer to making their way to the finals. Now, this is a good Chicago team. You don't want to write them off just yet. But yeah, it does seem like they're kind of out of their comfort zone somewhat against this Dallas team. A collision, but the puck regained by Matt and held in on the other side, Kapanen. Trying to get it across to Matt, but again, they are lined up in the passing lanes to stop that. And now Matt all by himself. Here comes Dial. Matt will dish this to Crab. Gabe coming in. And stolen chance here for Dallas as they move it through. There is Gabe in the corner. He will try to thread the needle, and again, passing lanes covered this time by Chicago. And one rammed off a couple of walls and back in. This could be a chance if Matt can get to it, but Briz very alertly gets that puck back. It almost bounces to a dangerous spot right after he does that. So here's Crab. He will find Kapanen. Tries for the drop pass. Nobody back there. And here's Dick Doug, the unsung hero of this team. The shot goes wide. Looked like it might have hit a stick or two, but it did go off the side of the net. Bounce off the post. Tough break for all the Dick Doug fans in the chat. But they are maintaining the lead and maintaining control of the puck, as here is Trev Crow. We'll now dump this in. Crab will look up the ice for Matt. Not a bad play. And Matt immediately surrounded by the Dallas D. And they'll try to get one back through. Matt just let that go. Try to screen Briz off. Briz with a big save there. He's been good when they needed him to be here tonight. And long shot coming in. What a save. Just as we were talking about him, Briz with the denial from distance to end the first period. Wow.
These teams came to play.
certainly this Dallas team has, but we're seeing signs of life from Chicago too. I mean, those kinds of shots, I mean, sometimes they have a pretty good chance with the way the goalie position is set up in this game. But Briz, that was phenomenal to keep the sheet clean. So here is Matt now, trying to move this through. Dial, keeping him occupied. So it will be Gabe's puck again. Gabe scored, what, 3 in the last game? So he's got a few options, but he will take the option of go ahead and firing at the net. It will go over. And so here is Matt yet again. And Matt will take his shot at it. And again, sails over the net. Oh, that one almost with a high stick. But not quite. Several close calls here for Chicago. And so the breaks are definitely falling in Dallas's favor so far too. Briz with a save. Redirects this to the point. And puck loose. Dial going for it, as is Crab. Crab will dig this loose. And we'll see who comes away with this puck here. And again, Dallas, it seems like they are just all over the place. Here they are on the move. They will stop at the point. And oh, beautiful setup, but Sammy is there with a big save. So with these kind of high stakes on the line, you want your goalies to play well, and they certainly are here in this pivotal Game 4. Very pivotal in the fact that Chicago is facing elimination, but they do have the lead. But here is Dial. He will go ahead and launch and score! Oh, just popped one over, and Sammy got a piece of it, but not enough to keep it completely out. And so a 2-goal lead for Dallas. Are they on the way to the finals? Can't put a crown on them just yet. 2 minutes left here in the second period. And you've got a Chicago team looking very hungry. That one over the net. But Matt will pursue this in and get it back. Again, they're just not giving a lot of breathing room. All of a sudden, as soon as he gets the puck, there are at least 2 Dallas players coming to get him. Now long pass, stopped, set up. Oh, he just tries to weave one through. And again, so here's Kapanen. Now back over and into the Chicago zone yet again. Now they will get it back. Here is Matt. It's going to be Matt versus everybody, but again, they are there to flick this one off of the blade. And that one might have had a chance on the redirect. Good block there, Chicago. And here's one that goes and is still going. Bouncing. Oh, wow. Taking crazier bounces than usual, it seems like. And so they were waiting for this to settle down. Maybe not. It's still got a little bit of extra action on it. And finally settling down at center ice. 41 seconds left in the second period. Game 4 and Game 3 if you coming in late. Aila Deloriax! He has a hat trick. He puts the biscuit in the basket to make it 3-0. And yes, one step closer to the finals for Dallas. And like we said, they've looked good all season, but that doesn't necessarily indicate postseason success. And here's a beautiful play by Matt. He ducks and dives through traffic to put Chicago on the board before time runs out in the second period. And so this is looking very much like the other game. 3-1 as we go into the third. Your thoughts?
As you always say, Winters, the excitement is palpable.
So especially if you're a Dallas fan, but if you're a Chicago fan, the urgency is kicking in as if it weren't already. They are now one period away from being out of the playoffs. So it's not sure what they can do here. I'm expecting a lot of movement from Matt. Just like that. Oh, big feed by Kapanen. Finds Matt with some room. And that definitely changes things a bit. It is 3-2. And now here's another one off the post. Hits the crossbar. That's Chicago now. Again, fighting for their playoff lives. We'll hammer one against the post. And as this one is loose again. Crab in a tree there. We'll fire this into the opposite corner. And right now they are just mainly trying to hang on and look for a good shot. Crab in a tree with a chip shot will tie the game. What a play.
Oh, yes.
So Chicago coming in late, making a game out of this, and they had to, and they are. Tied at 3. Next goal, very important, 3:27 left. Dial! Oh. Picking their pocket there. And so we didn't have to wait long for that next crucial goal, did we? But here's Chicago trying to answer. And puck loose again. This will be super hot glue. We'll take it for Chicago, dump it in, and get it to Matt immediately. And that one rejected. Super able to keep it away from Gabe, who was coming in for that. Now here's Dick Doug fighting with Matt. And now Crab fighting with Trev. They very closely guarded, each of these players on defense. Just little clumps of 2 players on the mini-map. And he tries to take a swing at this one. Does not go. And the steal by Chicago, but blocked off the puck. Long shot coming in. Dick Doug! Could that be the clincher? And the Dick Doug cheering section goes wild. What a play.
Yes, he is good.
Yes, the underrated Dick Doug. As we go under 2 minutes now, a 2-goal lead for Dallas after Chicago tied this thing up. Will a 2-goal lead be enough? We're going to find out in this next minute and a half as Chicago gets the puck back and starts to move. Dislodged. We'll give Dallas time to clear it out. Now they will chase this down as Matt and Gabe going down in the corner. Now Trev Crow. The shovel pass. This will end up in the far end, and it will be Gabe. Will he go for the... He had it on the backhand there, and the shot is blocked. So here is Crab in a Tree. On the move for Chicago. He will go ahead and fire. He had people in front. And now they'll do it again. Beautifully done as Kapanen with a gorgeous pass. Math there to finish it off. How about that?
Hard to top that, yes.
Oh, and here's a Gabe! Just a tough bounce. It goes off the side of the post and then just lingers there long enough for Gabe to finish it off. And so as quickly as life seemed to be coming back to this Chicago team, Dallas, but Gabe with a roof shot, and that should do it. So a valiant effort by Chicago. They really started looking like they were finding themselves a little bit in this last game. But Dallas, too strong. And so put it in stone, your first team to make their way into the LHL finals this season will be Dallas. Do not go away. 2 more games from 2 big teams coming up. Toronto, Philadelphia on the way. Thanks to everybody who's watching. Well, hopefully it's on the way. 43 seconds for the teams to pop in and do this thing. But yes, if you're just getting in, we saw Dallas punch their ticket. They will be in the LHL finals. And they will play the winner of this next series that is scheduled. Toronto and Philadelphia. Now, I understand Philadelphia won one in overtime. In the night one, there were 2 games played, and they split the series. So nobody's going to clinch tonight, but games 3 and 4, always important, and hopefully they're important enough for these teams to show up. I do not see anyone here. Unless they switched to another server and didn't say anything, in which case, enjoy the coverage, I guess. But now we expect them any minute now, and we expect a big 2 games from them. Now remember, their series will carry on into Thursday, at which time we should have our finals set. And those finals will start Sunday. We'll be back here Tuesday to bring you some of the finals.
The excitement is palpable.
Yes, finals.
We are talking about finals.
Yeah, but first we have to talk about playoffs.
Playoffs?
Playoffs?
Playoffs.
Playoffs?
Playoffs?
Oh, man. We have to talk about something as we're looking for the 2 teams who are supposed to be involved. If they moved the times for that. We'll go ahead and check the schedule just to make sure. Okay, it is set for 8:20. And it is 8:16 now, so I guess they are going to take their full time to do that. Which is cool. Not go away. Yeah, they're very punctual. What a pep talk. I believe in you, Toronto and Philadelphia. You can do the thing. And thanks, Waldo. Yeah, you've been here to see a lot of these games on Tuesday nights, so we appreciate the support and the support of the league. And here they are, I think. I'm okay with the robots taking our jobs. So we need universal basic income. And that's one of the reasons Aila's here is because sometimes you can't always get casters on short notice. So. It makes the right people happy and the right people angry, too. I like that. As one wise observer said, it's a hilarious meta commentary on sportscasting in general. That guy gets it. And these teams are about to get it, as it is Philadelphia's here. Toronto is... Well, they have K-Bomb. We can talk about him before the game, right? Yeah. He doesn't like his name mentioned during the game because of the caster curse. But, yes, I think before the game, we can talk about K-Bomb. He's had a great season. And he's been a big part of Toronto's success. And so I'm expecting a big battle between K-Bomb and Meat Sale tonight. Two of the great goalies right now. Meat Sale, so hot right now. So, who we got for Philadelphia? Of course, Claude Giroux is here. Meat Sale, as we mentioned. Taser, Jay Lalu, and Zam. They will be in red. Which means that Toronto will most likely be in blue as we await the arrival of the rest of their team. McJob is here. Johnny Hockey. Speaking of a fan club, Johnny Hockey has a posse. Okay, and here we are. NHL Killer, Dick McButts. Yes, K-Bomb, McJabba 69, and Johnny Hockey. This is going to be... It's already been an impressive series. I think we are in for a treat. As Game 3 of that series, which is tied at 1 currently, is about to get underway. Are you ready?
Born ready.
Okay. No, really. Are you ready?
You bet.
And both teams ready now. Here we go. Is Johnny Hockey on the puck. Is looking for Dick McButts on that long pass. Dick McButt's an integral part of this offense. Now NHL Killa. Moving it in, long shot, save made, meets Sale. Getting some work early. A lot of screen in front of him, and a similar shot on the other side will go wide, but they're hanging on to it. Nifty little backhander there. They are just kind of bouncing this back and forth across the boards. And a race to this. Meets Sale will win it. Toronto starting to come in. Dick McButts! Shoots and scores! Oh, man. That was a tough angle to shoot from. But this is Dick McButts we're talking about. So you have to get up pretty early to fool a goalie like Meets Sale. So, wow.
Have mercy.
That is our first score of the game so far. Where these teams already have had one epic overtime in this series. So here's Meets Sale clearing this one out. Good save there. Puck loose, Johnny Hockey. And again, Meets Sale rejecting this one. And again, Johnny Hockey, with time and room, will make his move. The pass to McButts. We'll run this one down. It is behind the net now. It will be a bit of a battle for it. Philadelphia will clear it out, and that goes all the way to the Toronto goalie. We will clear this away. And now again, intensity in the corner. Johnny Hockey at center ice to dump it in. And laid in front beautifully. Dick McButts goes 5-hole on him. NHL Killa just feathered that pass through. And Dick McButts makes it 2-0. Interesting.
I would have to agree.
Long shot coming in, bounces, save made. And a tough save to make. Meets Sale has made it. But yeah, they're already down by 2 here. And trying to keep it from being 3. That one off the side of the net. Again, picked back up. Toronto. They're kind of working in that Gretzky area, the behind the net area. And finally, this will make its way back to center ice. Toronto goalie comes out to play it. And now loose at the point. And he will just go ahead and whack it a little further from there. Oh, getting all up in the offense a bit is the Toronto goalie. Another pass laid in nicely. Meets Sale with a tough save. Gets it. They have put a lot of pressure on Meets Sale. And he's made the big saves when he's needed to. But yeah, Dick McButts has gotten a couple past him still. 30 seconds left, first period. Those are the only 2 scores of the game so far. Like we said, this will not be settled tonight due to the 1-1 split of games 1 and 2. But these are very, very important games. And if one of these teams can sweep tonight, they're in a pretty good spot. But they match up very well. So the next two periods are, yes, going to be intriguing, to say the least. And now that second period is indeed underway. LHL killer. Trying to get it back to his own guy. Almost went to the net there. But now the pass across just laid into the slot. Nobody there to take advantage of that for Toronto. And so now Philadelphia will start to make their move. McButts to LHL killer. They have been very good with the two-man game so far in this game 3. Now Zam will take it for Philadelphia. And he gets it taken away from him, though, and McButts quickly looking in front. They've got 3 players just lined up there in front. He will gather this back, sending it through again. Philadelphia seeing this. Does get the block. And now Claude is on the move. Shoots! Scores! And Philadelphia will get one back. Meatsell will get credit for the assist, but that was just Claude. Just one of those nice shots. But Dick McButts with a response quickly. And he has a hat trick at the 3:36 mark of the second period. Wow.
Oh my.
So it may be McButts versus Claude in this one. It's just 2 really good shots right in a row there for their respective teams. So push to the corner. Puck loose now. Claude looking up the ice. Sam is up there. LHL killer will be the one to get the puck, though, for Toronto. Long shot. Meatsell is there. Now here comes Taser. And Zam. Zam with the shot. And this will go wide. Here comes NHL killer. Set up in front for McButts. But again, just not quite on target. A little bit of pressure there. So some good back and forth play in the second period. Philadelphia trying to keep this close. Had some big saves from Meatsell to help make that happen. But this Toronto team has some scorers. So, no matter what you do back there in the net, they're going to get theirs. And they're going to try to do it again here, though. Zam with a nice steal. And the chip in front. Oh, it just kind of bounces out of the way of all 3 players that were waiting for that. Philadelphia just ready to crash the net. But just an errant bounce from the puck. We'll get it back to NHL killer. Launches as this one blocked. So this could be a chance to move it for Philadelphia. The shot, the score, Claude! Oh, how about that?
Looking good.
As 2 very Claude-like goals are keeping Philadelphia in the hunt. 47 seconds left, second period. Here's a pass. He will let this go. And now chasing it is McButts. Does get it back. We'll just chip this out to the face-off circle. And now loose again. Potential chance for Philadelphia, Jay Lalu. It just kind of bounces away from him. 15 seconds now. And again, Dick McButts, he's just kind of lurking in between the circles, waiting for those opportunities, and they are looking for him on these passes, and they almost got one there before time ran out on the second, but not quite. They keep a 3-2 lead, though. Toronto over Philadelphia by 1 as we go to the third period. Strategy?
Someone is going to have to step it up a bit here.
Yes, and is it going to be McButts, or is it going to be Claude, or is it going to be one of the many other talented players on both of these teams? That is the mystery that awaits us in period 3 of this game 3. I always think that game 3 of a best-of-7 series, especially when it's even at 1, it can be a tipping point. Really set the tone for how the rest of the series goes. So each one of these teams would like to come away with that. But Toronto holding on to the puck. Oh, this is set up in front, and NHL Killa sees that and takes advantage. Dick McButts will get credit for the assist, but that was just NHL Killa seeing a loose puck and pouncing on it and making the most of a good opportunity. It is now 4-2, but here is Philadelphia. Maybe. Nope, it's McButts again. He's got room, maybe. No, they close him down quickly. And so he will pop this back up to NHL Killa. Sent in there, and almost with the chip shot. He was waiting on the side of the crease. Toronto doing a good job moving the puck around. But in that case, no goal. On the other hand, they do have a 2-goal lead with 3 minutes left here in the third. And here's Philadelphia trying to change that. Jay Lalu! Big play by Jay Lalu. That's a playoff goal right there. 4-3 now. Philadelphia gets one back. They really needed that goal. Yeah, playoff goals don't have to be things of beauty. It's positioning. It's being there to make the shot, being there to take the shot. So Jay Lalu is giving his team some hope here with a couple of minutes left. But they're going to have to keep it away from Dick McButts, who's just kind of circling around dangerously. And he will take this puck in the corner and quickly scoot one across the slot. Nobody's there to hammer that one home. It's Philadelphia now with an opportunity. Taser chips it through. The Toronto goalie makes the save. And, big play by Jay Lalu as he gets that rebound. And that's what we're talking about. Shoot the puck, crash the net. That is a good job of crashing the net and sending it home. So we're tied at 4 with a minute and some change left. 2 big goals by Jay Lalu. like Aila said, somebody's got to step it up. And it looks like it was Jay Lalu was the person who has answered the call. Oh, that almost had a chance there. But the Toronto goalie will keep it out. Now they've got it back for another shot, and a big save again. Wow.
As Tupac would say, dear mama.
Meet Sale doing similar work on the other side. And so it's one of these goalies is going to probably have their heart broken by something potentially dumb and game-winning before this is all over with. As we hurtle towards the end of regulation, Philadelphia trying to move it through. Toronto with the steal. McButts with room. Oh, he's dangerous. Here he shoots and scores! His fourth of the game. McJaba will get credit for the assist. But that was just Dick Butts with a lot of real estate and time to place his shot where he wanted. That is tough for any goalie to face. And it is going to result in a win in this Game 3 for Toronto. So we'll quickly go for Game 4 of this series. Toronto has now taken a 2-1 lead with that win. That was a big win. But I don't know. This is one of those series that could it go 7 games? I think indeed that it could. So after that, it looks like the players are going to take a bit of a breather. And so we will let them do that. Be back. Yes, and in the chat, yeah, Waldo says this series has been intense all the way through. It has. Vern Wernham points out that each of these games has been decided by one goal. So will that continue in Game 4? We're about to find out, as it looks like the break is over and we are underway with our final game of the night here on LHL on DGL. Toronto will face Philadelphia one more time. LHL playoffs. Best of 7 series. Already the other series has been decided. As for those of you joining late, Dallas did get the win over Chicago. 2 wins, to be exact. And having won games 1 and 2, that has clinched their spot in the finals. So which of these two teams will it be? And for those of you wagering on DraftKings.com, it's anybody's series, this one, I think. Or what's that other one? FanDuel. Yeah. We're giving them free advertising here. That's wonderful. As if there wasn't enough advertising for them. Oh, a chance in front. But NHL Kill will be a little bit behind him. And now a rolling puck settles down and eases its way back into the Toronto zone for Johnny Hockey to take possession of it. Jay Lalu giving him some hassle. He will regain the puck and keep moving it and go ahead and launch the save made by Meetsale. And now here's another one coming through. This will go wide. May give Philadelphia a chance on the break as Claude was streaking up the ice ready for that one. And now Taser will get it back, though, in their end. But stolen, quickly knocked away. As Dick McButt's facing a triple team. McJaba now trying to get one through on the passing attempt. It will be Philadelphia on the dump and chase now. Jay Lalu providing the chase part. Cleared away along the boards. Here is Claude. Trying to get that one past the stick. And here's one that rattles around 3 of the 4 corners of the rink. And back to Jay Lalu. Pressure along the boards. Gets it back, though. Shoots off the post. And he will just loft one in front here. The shot will go high and wide. And now again. And the save made on that one. So this pass eased through the shot. The save meets Sale. And cleared back. A lot of back and forth play. Here in this first period, still no score. Jay Lalu to Claude. And again, nice work by the Toronto defense to break up that pass. Here is McJaba. NHL Kill getting some assistance. He will hang on to the puck here for the pass across to Johnny Hockey, and they will start moving this down. McJaba is there. Will he go for the wraparound? He does! Shoots and scores! McJaba or McJabu tonight. And the question of goalie interference comes up. We didn't get a good zoomed in angle on that one, unfortunately, but Jay Lalu with the mirror shot, it was just like on the other side. But so 2 wraparound goals will break the scoreless. Oh, what a series and what a game so far. Your thoughts?
Yeah, it's fun stuff.
It's very fun stuff. 8 seconds now. And one last-minute attempt will bounce into the corner. And a wild first period comes to an end. 1-1. And Dial did confirm there. He's watching. There was no goalie interference. Just to confirm that. We'll see. Now it's almost a dank meme to say G-int every time somebody scores. It's hard to tell sometimes whether people are lodging a legitimate complaint or not. But what a beautiful move by Taser. Forehand to backhand, up and in, 2-1. Philadelphia takes the lead. How about that?
Getting it done.
And possibly again here. No, big save. The Toronto goalie. And a pass coming through. Oh, he had him set up there. But the shot will go wide. Now they'll try to dump one into the slot. That is blocked. Race and chase now, getting it back and sitting one back in. That will go just shy as it flies through the crease. But again, Toronto moving the puck well. Set up for the shot here, blocked. Big stop there. That was Zam on the defensive play. Long effort will bounce in front and then be quickly cleared out. Very alert play. Yes, this is still Philadelphia and Toronto. This is our last game of the night. Our games 3 and 4 tonight of the LHL playoffs. Game 3, a thriller. And the last-minute shot by Dick McButts got the victory. Oh, the shot here will not go. But Philadelphia set up for it. See where Claude goes with this. Puck now loose. McJaba, Jay Lalu will battle. And McJaba will clear it out. Toronto on the move. Yes, they won game 3, and Philadelphia with a 1-goal lead here in game 4 and trying to add to it. Oh, kind of gets away from Claude. I don't know if he saw that pass coming or just went over the wrong shoulder or what, but they will still keep the puck in. And now in the corner, got a little bit of help from the rest of the team. Claude and Jay Lalu will try to work a give and go. And this one trickles across the mouth of the crease, but nobody there to follow that in. So here's Toronto. The backhand shot off the side. Under 2 minutes left in the second. A pass coming in with some speed. And now the high stick will knock this down, and the race is on to get this back. Philadelphia will gain the puck, but Toronto is surrounding them, and not sure what happened to one of their players there. Seemed to be slamming his head against the ice. Now here is McButts and NHL Killa. Puck squirts out. McJaba coming to this. And he will go ahead and put this on net. It will be Meat Sale with the save. And that will take us down to 1 minute left. Ooh, in the second period. They're looking for that pass in the slot. And this one whacked away. Now McJaba. Immediately looking for Dick McButts, who was lined up for that. But the counterattack. Claude. He's got Jay Lalu with him. He may take this himself. And he was forced to shoot a little earlier than he wanted. But Taser will keep the puck. The shot off the post. Oh. They're getting some good opportunities here. But yeah, the rub of the post Been a tough thing to overcome here in the waning moments of this second period. 13 seconds left before we go to the third. I would say the final period, but with these two teams, you just don't know. I think it was double overtime the other night. I was not there for it. Let's head here, second hand of the heroic deeds of these two teams. And so who will be the heroic deed creators here in this third period? Philadelphia would really like to get this one and make this a 2-2 series. And, oh, that one got knocked away from the shooter and on net. But this one chipped through and it almost had a chance again. And puck just kind of hanging there for seemed like a long time. It was really only a short time. Things happen quickly in hockey, ? Though. And here's one that will be, again, just wide. The Toronto goalie will take it. Philadelphia gets it back. Toronto regains it here in the neutral zone. Now up to Zam for Philly. We'll just ladle one through. It will be Claude Giroux sending to Jay Lalu. And he's got Claude set up there. Oh, but they tied the stick up. Not able to get to that one. Now Zam again. Dick McButt's coming in close. McJobba, Claude battling it out. Center ice. And the race is on here. McButts will get some help from NHL Killa. They have been a potent combination. And almost a chance on a 2-on-1 break for Philadelphia. Down to 3 minutes now. And the tension rises. As Burnwortham pointed out, each of these games has been won by a single goal. And right now, that single goal lead is in favor of Philadelphia, but Toronto on the move. McButts will fire, and this will go wide. Meetsell will make sure that it does. So we're about halfway through this final period of regulation. Say regulation. Lifted over the net. And it will be McButts. He may just take this into his own hands. I suspect he will. He's got some momentum. Sends it through, and the screen is enough for Dick McButts to tie the game at 2 at the 2:16 mark of the third period. Not the hardest shot he's ever shot, but didn't have to be. So a lot of action in front of the net. Just enough to keep Meetsell's vision obstructed. This one, NHL Killa, he saw that one coming. That was just a very nice shot. Johnny Hockey will get credit for the assist. And my goodness.
And my goodness as well.
So they were down by 1, now they're up by 1. Here's a shot from Philadelphia that will go wide. Time ticking down, minute and a half. Philadelphia with possession. Here is Zam to Claude. He will continue this on. He's got Jay Lalu down low. Got to get away from NHL Killa, though. And NHL Killa will clear this out. McJobba gets to it. Keeps it going for Toronto. Oh, look at the moves here. Dick McButts. You cannot stop him. You can only hope to contain him. 2 goals. McJobba on the assist. And Philadelphia, it was only a couple of minutes ago that this was looking pretty good for them, and now with 47 seconds left, there's a big save by the Toronto goalie to keep it that way, a 2-goal lead. They go from, being up by 1 to being by 2. 30 seconds left to change that, and Zam try to position himself to get this away from McJaba, but no, it will be still in question here in the neutral zone, and this is a breakaway chance. The shot, the score, Claude. 13 seconds left. He puts them within 1 goal, and can they get another one in 10 seconds? They're going to have to get something quickly. 5 seconds. He's clearing people out of the way. This is a good chance. 2 seconds. He's got to get the shot on. No, time runs out. Time runs out. It went over the line, but time had run out. And Philadelphia, a heartbreaker, as Toronto will win both games tonight to take a 3-1 lead in the series. Best of 7. This will continue on into Thursday with Philadelphia, who were playing so well and looked like they had evened this series up, but instead on Thursday they will be on the brink of elimination. So some amazing games tonight. We hope you enjoyed watching them as much as we enjoyed casting them. Don't forget that the finals will start next week, and we will be here Tuesday to bring you games 3 and 4 of those finals. It will be Dallas versus one of these teams that you saw here tonight in these last 2 games. Toronto's setting themselves up in a pretty good position to be one of those teams, as they are up 3-1 in their best of 7. But we look forward to the finals, and we want to thank everybody for being part of the cast tonight. Wow, so many viewers. Thank you. We will see you next time. On behalf of myself, Winners of the One, and Aila, we thank you. And on behalf of everybody at the Digital Gaming League and the Independent Broadcasting Network, good night.
Good night. See you soon.